watched Mitch dig in his nose with the tissue. He crumpled it up and put it in his pocket. "I didn't catch your name," he said, his eyes sweeping over me, lingering on my lips, then on my spandex-clad thighs. "I didn't give it," was right on the tip of my tongue. Not that it mattered because he was already talking again. "I'm Rick. Here's my card. Give me a ring if you have any leftovers." He extended a crisp business card in my direction and smiled germily. Whoa. Old Mitch was particularly bold. I stared at him unblinkingly, looking him directly in his dull brown eyes, a tactic I learned from my dad. People tend to do one of two things when you stare at them like that: blink and break eye contact, or laugh uncomfortably. Mitch's married and contaminated ass did both, his face turning a shade of red. I made a show of putting my earbuds in my ears and closing my eyes, leaning against the tiny cold window. As I pulled my hoodie tighter over my head, I ignored Mitch, my bladder, and my steadily increasing weed urge, and tried to soothe myself to sleep with Erykah Badu's voice, listening to her sing about her green eyes and reckoning with her jealousy and heartache over a lost lover. It was barely 6 a.m., and I was operating on 2 hours of sleep. I should have been dead on my feet, but I couldn't turn off my brain. It was moving nonstop. Whenever I wasn't busy in class, studying, or at work, I couldn't stop thinking about him and us, or what used to be us. I actually thought I was going to marry him one day. We even talked about it, getting hitched after we graduated from Colorado Tech. I squeezed my eyes tighter, like that would make my brain shut down. Jeremy didn't just break my heart when he dipped his disrespectful dick into a vagina that wasn't mine. He fucking broke me. I felt glued together now, cracked and spliced, like if I bumped into the wrong thing, I'd break into a million tiny pieces. I opened my eyes again and watched the workers push carts between planes in their bright orange vests before I slid my phone out of my hoodie pocket, scrolling through my texts. I landed on the most recent one Jeremy sent. It was so long it was broken into 3 separate messages. On God, we don't ever even speak anymore unless we have to, not even in class. You're my heart, baby, please don't end us. Jeremy was like a whole new person in this space, using caps, literally begging. He deserved to be, though. My stomach rolled, then clenched at the thought of them together. I saw her coming out of the science hall yesterday. She spotted me and wisely turned in the other direction. Homegirl literally stopped mid-step and pivoted. Scary bitch. Jeremy happened to call me again, right as she was turning away, and I stopped ignoring him in favor of answering and cussing him out. That spawned the long set of text messages since I went back to not answering his calls after I finished yelling at him. I reread the message and rolled my eyes, but didn't click out of the screen. I couldn't. I loved him and I hated him. I missed him and I couldn't stand him. He was comfort and he also made me sick to my stomach. I couldn't get any motion to stick. How the hell did I get here? I wasn't supposed to be here. I was literally that old Deborah Cox song my mom used to blast nonstop when her and my dad divorced. The song is actually about falling in love, but it sounds sad. So I think my mom just twisted the lyrics to fit her depressed mood. I was with Jeremy for almost 3 years. We met sophomore year in an entry-level psych class we were both taking just to get credits. I wasn't looking for a dude to fall into something deep with. I'd been wilding out in high school, so college was supposed to be my time to get my shit together. It took a minute, most of freshman year, but I eventually got there. I was all about studying, proving to my parents I wasn't a screw-up, especially when all their energy, rightly, was directed at my younger sister, Kennedy. She survived a mass shooting at the mall when she was